have to work out in order to be in the working state.
That's mindset. I don't need shit. Did you train today? 'Cause I trained.
I did. I trained. I did the whole 9. So is this gonna be uncut?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Just an hour long of us bullshitting?
No, it can still be 30 minutes, but I'm just saying it can go up to an hour.
Yeah.
We still have. Well, I have nothing to write because you chose the hardest fucking topic I'm playing on.
I mean, it's a pretty easy topic.
Is it?
I mean, tell us about how your mother fucked you up, and then you can just go into that. I mean, that's what we're basically talking about. What they worry and then they impose on you. That's what they do. They just fuck you up completely. I know what my mom did. She was scared of masculine energy. She didn't want any part of masculine energy because my dad was a fucking G, and they got divorced after like 6 months. My dad put a baby in her, had enough of her shit, and he was a fucking G, and she couldn't handle that. She didn't like masculine energy. So what she did when I popped out the womb is she took away my aggressiveness. She made me feel like being dominant and masculine was wrong, and she imposed her will on me. And then I got scared. I got scared of confrontation. I got feminized.
Yeah.
I got all this bullshit. I was a crash out kid. And while I was playing checkers, she was playing fucking chess. I got fucking swindled by my own mother.
Check 1, 2. Oh yeah. Check it out. I got you where I want you. You'll cross one at a time, 'cause you know I know you.
Wait, so the topic was why you're just like your mother.
Yeah, you're just like your mother.
Yeah,
And that's why I was like my mom.
Yeah. Most men are like their mothers. They don't grow up with their fathers. What is it, like fucking... I don't even care what the statistic is. In my eyes, 90% of people grow up with a single mother. 90% of people.
Yeah.
And you gain... And you're a product of your environment. Everyone knows this, but they don't really go deep into the details of their living, of their childhood, realizing, damn, I'm a boy, I'm a man. In my whole life, I've lived with a woman. Most likely, I'm gonna have her personality. Most likely, I'm gonna have her traits. Most likely, I'm gonna have her emotions and thinking. Most men are like their mothers. And one thing I see is most men, they gossip.
Yeah.
They gossip just like women. They gossip just like their mother. They talk bad shit about their friends, their homies, this person, that person. Anything that I say, anything you hear us say in this video, I will say to someone in person. I will say it to their face. I will say it like a man. You know what I mean? There's a difference from gossip and telling the truth. I'm going to say it to your face.
Yeah.
Gossip is scared. Gossip is scarcity. Gossip is in fear. You're saying something in fear. I would never say it in front of their face because I'm fearful. A real man will talk their talk and then they'll walk their walk. That guy's a piece of shit. Hey Jimmy, you're a piece of shit. That's a man. But you've grown up and your mother's imposed her will on you, and then you gossip just like her. After she comes home from work, she's talking to her girls, gossiping about you and how the shit of a father your father is, and then about this person, that person, this thing at work, that person at work, her nurse coworker, and how shit her nurse coworker is, and then you gain her attributes, and then you start gossiping, and then you look like a fucking woman, and you're a fucking sissy. Be a man and confront your enemy. Confront him.
And I've noticed that a lot of guys, like when we bring this to other people, they're like, but my mother's a saint. My mother took care of me when I was fucking 6 months out the womb. Of course she did. Yeah, okay, she did the bare minimum. She changed your diaper, she fed you, she bathed you, yada, yada, yada. You can give me a whole fucking backstory. Okay, everyone has a mom. Everyone's mom at least did the bare minimum. That doesn't mean you owe her life. You're not supposed to identify with your family. Shut the fuck up. All these guys, bro, they're like, what do you call them?
Mama's boys?
Yeah, mama's boys. These mama boys,
Yeah.
They always protect their mothers, and what I've seen is they become the mother's emotional caretaker, and then they grab the burden of all her anxieties, all her anger, all her jealousy, whatever the fuck she has, sadness. You guys become her caretaker, and you try to take care of her, and you try to put the burden of her emotional state onto yourself. And then when it's fucking 5 p.m. at the gym, you try to shove that shit in my face and impose on me and say like, oh no, my mom's a saint.
Yeah.
Your mom fucked you. Your mom completely fucked you. And your emotional state is all over the place. You believe the lies of your thoughts. You believe your emotions. you're not a man at all. You literally are the definition of a woman, and it's because of your mom.
Yeah.
Mommy raised you in this way of just holding your hand all the way up until you're 20 years old, and now she's really trying to squeeze the last bit of your spirit out of you by keeping you home all day, and you're gobbling it up. You love it because you can't leave her. You can't go through the separation and the pain that it takes to go out in the real world and do that shit. You're feminized. And it's because they're not mentored by a real masculine man. But the truth is, I mean, even if you guys were mentored by your biological fathers in today's standard, your dads went through the same shit. Your dads went through the same exact shit. So it wouldn't have fixed anything anyways.
Yeah. And I hate when people are like, but my mom fed me and she took me to school and she did this and she did that. A thug can take care of a car. A thug can still put gas in their car. They're still a thug. They're still a bad guy. They're still flawed.
They still got a record.
But they took care of that car, so maybe they're a good person. Jeffrey Dahmer can put gas in his car. He can still take care. Jeffrey Dahmer doesn't go past the red light.
You say,
oh, but he's such a good guy. You know what I mean? You could say a flaw about someone's mother and be like, don't talk about my mother like that. But is she not human? Is she not still human just like you? But she took care of me and she took me to school and then she fed me and she did this and okay, bad guys can still do that. Bad people can still feed and bad people don't run a red light. Bad people still do. So we're all flawed, we're all flawed at the end of the day. But most people, they love to protect their mother and protect all the truth that's behind her.
That's very true.
And it's just living a life in lie. And if you can't confront that, you're gonna live your life in a lie too.
And
it's kind of upsetting.
They're completely unconscious of it. I think that's the worst part.
Yeah.
Is like you guys are fed the social norms. I even see it on my For You page all the time. I swear Instagram tries to like piss me off with rage bait. I'll see like all these posts, just something cringy about a mother's love and how amazing it is, the nurturer, like yada yada yada.
I start getting pissed off when I see it like that.
I'm just like, you guys believe all these social norms and all this stuff. You can never just look in the eyes of your mother and see how much she genuinely fucked you up. she fucked you up. Fucked you up.
She just lies to you.
Yeah, she completely lies. Oh, also on to the when I was talking about how you guys become your mother's like caretaker of her like emotional state, I've noticed that not only do you put all the burden of anxiety and anger and sadness like that she has and all that stuff and you impose it onto other people, but because you're like trying to control her emotional state now or protect her or like help her out with rent or whatever, and I gotta take care of mama, it bleeds into your relationships with other, women, and then you just repeat the same fucking cycle. Yep. And you become the cuckold father.
Yeah.
You just repeated the generations of trauma and weak men and just sad sacks and suckers. Congratulations, just because you completely played into the game. You just became the nurturer. You're not supposed to be the nurturer, you're supposed to be the protector, the provider. You're supposed to go out and hunt and get shit done and pay the fucking bills. But because your mom imposed so hard on you, because you took that agreement with your mom at a young age and said, you know what, mom, you can take care of me until I'm 25 years old, and I'm just gonna keep sucking on your titties, and eventually I'll leave and I'll find a woman that doesn't respect me, and yeah, I'll just be a cuckold to that woman, and I'll just do everything that she says. I'll buy her gifts, I'll buy her flowers, I'll buy her chocolates. She's gonna spit in my face, she's gonna take half, she's gonna take my car, I'm gonna live in my van, I'm not gonna know what to do, I'm gonna find another chick because I can't sit with myself and be alone by myself, and I'm gonna repeat the whole process. So now I'm paying child support to one bitch and child support to another bitch, and now I'm alone. Now I'm 50 years old and I have gray hairs, I'm wrinkled up, there's no play, no pussy, no nothing. You're fucked.
Yeah. All because of the mother's love.
But I don't know why they defend their mom so much.
But isn't it just weird? Like, it's just, your mother raised you, and then now you're an adult. You're fresh. You're 18. You just graduated high school, and now you have to raise her. Are you not supposed to live your life? I'm confused. I don't get it. I heard guys, they're working. They're like, yeah, I'm working so I can, you know, really gotta help mom right now. And mom has had 50 years to figure her shit out. If she hasn't figured her shit out, then that's just her problem. I'm sorry, that's just her problem. I'm 18 right now and I'm working at the supermarket, but I really gotta help mom out. I really gotta do this for her, and all of this is for her. Gee, live your life. You're 18, G. You haven't even touched pie yet, and you're talking about fucking financially helping your mom. What do you mean you're gonna financially help her? You haven't even helped yourself. You got pimples in your face. You're fat. You jerk off, and I really gotta help mom. I really gotta help her. She's had 50 years to figure her shit out. By this point, just fucking, if she hasn't had shit figured out, give up.
Yeah.
You mean, you should help your parents out. You should help your family out once you're helped out. Then it should just be like throwaway money. I'm gonna help my mom out. Yeah, mom, here's a couple grand. Mom, you're retired. Dad, here's a couple grand. You're retired. Cousins, you're retired. Aunties, you're retired. But help yourself first. Don't be manipulated by the mother's love. Let her call you, and then you're staying there. Next thing you know, you're staying there until you're 30. You're still playing video games, and you got pimples, and you can't even look a chick in the eye. You can't even talk to a chick, all because you were coddled by your mother. No, man up, overcome that, and just yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we're gonna get so many hate comments saying that like well, you guys just grew up with single mothers. You guys have mommy issues.
We're gonna say we got mommy issues. Yeah.
Yo, real quick, mommy issues can be overcome. People are like, once you have mommy issues, you always have mommy issues. That's it. You have mommy issues.
Uh-huh.
You can overcome that shit easy. The fuck? I don't have mommy issues.
But what even is mommy issues?
Oh, you had a mom that didn't love you, so now you need attention. Yada yada. I'm like, fuck.
If your mom didn't love you, you need attention.
Yeah. Or okay, she overly nurtured you, and then you're a faggot. Whatever.
So that's mommy issues too, if she overly nurtured you?
Yeah, whatever. It's just like, I don't know, just mommy issues. It just means like your mom wasn't perfect in
Like
all
you hate
realms.
your mom because she was just maniacal and...
Yeah. If you guys take our advice and turn off this video and then go to your mom and go, fuck you, mom. Clearly you fucked up. You didn't get the...
You didn't get the memo.
You didn't get the memo. You didn't get the full... You just didn't get it.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to hate your mom. You're supposed to honor your parents. We're just telling you, it's a straight up fact. Your mom was not perfect.
No.
She's not an angel sent from the heavens. And it is what it is. We're not telling you to hate your mom. I don't think you should hate your mom. I don't think we have mommy issues. I think we just saw the light. We saw where do all our problems stem from? Why can't I go up to 500 people and present a project? Why can't I step into the ring and fight? Why can't I go up to that girl that I think is cute? Why am I self-conscious? Why am I overanalyzing all my little movements that I do throughout the day? It's not masculine. It can't be my dad. It's not a masculine issue. It's a feminine trait that I'm not supposed to have because I'm a man.
Mm-hmm.
It all stems from your mother. It's not hate on women, hate on mom. They're the devil. They're terrible. I hate women. All this stuff. No. It stems from your mom, and that's that. Don't hate her for it.
No.
You don't have to hate her for it. You just don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this video was supposed to be aimed for the men, but it could go for the women too. But
yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Essentially, men. Yeah, it's just.
I can't really speak on the women's situation, but my guess is that they just get ego. They get we get the opposite. We don't get ego from our moms. We think that we're like pussies, and we're like shy.
We get ego from her.
Well, yeah, but it's not like women get maniacal ego from their mothers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, maniacal. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just like
treacherous. Yeah.
We're just like
Milk. We're like.
We're so caught up in ourselves.
Sissied.
Yeah.
And overcome. But guys, really think about it. It's just like you lived with your mom for 18 years. You're gonna act like her. Unlearn all those things she had. When she was fearful about nothing. Remember those times where she would just get anxious about nothing? You get anxious about nothing too. Now no one trusts you. No one can be around you. You're not seen as a protector, as a provider. To overcome those things. Don't be anxious for little things. Don't start gossiping about anything. Don't start getting mad about nothing. That's what your mother does. You don't do that, you're a man. Start to unlearn these feminine traits. We had to unlearn it. That happens. Most men are born in a single mother household. Just unlearn these things, unlearn these traits, become more masculine.
Yeah. I think every guy, his identity is still linked with his mother's spirit. That's truthfully the issue. You guys have never you've never understood your own emotional, like individuation. You've never understood it. You've never had that.
Yeah.
You've always just believed what your mom said. Don't go on into the street. You're gonna get hit by a car. They worry.
Don't play football. It's too dangerous.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I'm playing football. Fuck.
Women worry. That's what they do. They worry, and it's gonna be bestowed upon you one way or another,
Yeah.
and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. That's how we're brought up. That's how they parent. You have to overcome that one way or another.
Yeah.
You truly do. So yeah, most men, I don't know, they just don't have identities. They don't have identities at all because they took their mother's identity. They got imposed so hard on that they took their mother's identity, and they only know how to think like a woman, completely feminine.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, truthfully.
I was going to say something, but I think it's somewhere biblically in the Bible or something. It says, "I'm going to return all the children to the father." Make sure I return all the kids to the father. And the father is the Father, Christ, God,
Yeah.
Father, God. Father is everything. There's just something. You remember when you were a kid? Let's say you had a decent parent household, and then Dad would come home. You felt that Superman essence, that masculine essence. There's just something good about it. But with the feminine, I'm not saying your mother can't be a decent mother, but there's just something. If you read a lot of books, there's something evil about the feminine. Look at all the statistics. Black men growing up in a single mother household. They're all going to prison or smoking pot. Something's happening.
Federal fucking prison.
Something's happening. But you get a household with dad and mom, and dad's truly the head. Who's going to prison? 0.001% is going to prison. It can't happen. There's something supreme. There's something good about that masculine essence, but then the feminine essence, it won't really work out. The masculine's not there. So you put this feminine, this second class essence, this evil essence over these men.
Yeah.
They're gonna outburst, and they're gonna start doing things unorthodox. They're gonna start selling drugs. They're gonna start going to prison. They're gonna start having arguments with their girlfriend and having abusive relationships. It's just gonna happen.
Yep.
And you gotta make sure you overcome this spirit, because although you're not, maybe right now you're a little bit sensical, I guess. Maybe you're not in prison. Maybe you're not hitting your girl. Maybe you're not doing drugs. But you still have minute things that kind of equate to that. You still get anxious. You still get mad at little things. You still have worry about the most slightest thing. You don't have leadership. You don't have authority when you're with women. You don't have these things anymore. You have to overcome it.
Yep.
You have to overcome that woman essence, that feminine essence.
We are truly in the world, but not of it. Damn straight.
But they'll understand this in like 5 years,
Yeah.
10 years.
Well, but you guys are explaining why it happens, but how do I fix it? By
the course, yeah. We're not gonna fucking tell you. Are you fucking stupid? Why would we tell you that?
I will say, like 90% of it though is literally just like stop looking at yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just like people overanalyze what they do to the extent where they can't even live.
They look at themselves too much, just like a woman, just like a mother always looks at herself. Is
Yeah.
my makeup on right? Do our neighbors make sure we look right? I don't want the neighbors to see us. Make sure you do this right. I don't want them to see us. I don't want the teachers to see us. The school, this, that. Make sure I look good. Make sure, please. I want to look good. Make sure my makeup is good.
Yeah.
Looking at yourself, it's feminine.
Yeah.
I don't care about what anybody says. I'll do what I want. Put my dick up, dick out.
That is literally 90% of the everyone's issues. I've come to realize that's 90% of it is just stop looking at yourself and project this energy more outwards, not in like a negative way, not in an opposing way. Just like look at other people. Stop looking at yourself. Stop overanalyzing yourself to the extent that you're literally a woman. I mean, that's just what a woman does. Oh, that's my hair. Fixing her hair every 2 seconds. Like, stop. I go to the gym. I look around. I see a bunch of guys just like on the phone, constantly like, oh shit, looking at each other. Like literally, just stop. Take a deep breath. Understand that no one actually. You're not that important. You're not that important. I know everyone has this whole idea. I'm the main character of my movie, and there's some validity to that, but not to the extent that you're literally fantasizing 99% of your entire day. Your whole brain is just filled with so many thoughts of what you could be, what you want to be, what you should be. Like, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Shut the fuck up and get shit done. Stop looking at yourself. You need to man the fuck up. It's time to realize that, like, not everyone's gonna like you. You're not gonna be accepted by the world. And yeah, you're a feminized man right now, but you can 100% overcome it. And as long as you have that light within you and you're always wanting more, you always feel like there is more out there, you're gonna overcome it. There's no such thing as losing.
And the masculine essence is security. This is why in dating they talk about, I need a man with security. He's got money, he's got this, he's got muscles, he's got whatever, he's got leadership. And the feminine essence is insecurity. She's not sure of herself. She's not sure if she'll be protected in this moment. She's not sure if she looks good after she just put 10 pounds of makeup. She's insecure. So as a man, you have to be secure. But if you're insecure as well, you don't know how well you look. You don't know where to step. You don't know where to go. It's not going to work. This feminine masculine is not going to work. This dating is not going to work. So you have to be secure of yourself.
Yep.
You have to know, I'm the man, I'm going to get this done. I don't care what other people say about me. I don't care if other people look at me. I do what I want. I'm the man. You have to be secure because she's insecure. She wants the compliment. She wants to know if she looks good today.
That's true.
That's the feminine. You overcome that feminine essence.
I feel like there might be a lot of guys typing too that are like, well, I don't subscribe to this red pill, like fucking bullshit, and me and my girlfriend are fine. Sure, for now. But because you're not 100% on everything, you're not taking the fear out of her, and she still feels like she holds some responsibility in the relationship.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, eventually your fucking relationship's gonna crash and burn. Mm-hmm. It's gonna crash and burn one way or another. You might get a divorce, you might just fail as a marriage as a whole. It's gonna crash and burn because she can't handle the burden of whatever thing that you haven't fulfilled yet.
Yeah.
You can't do your job. That's why the fuck she's freaking out. Mm-hmm. You can't put her in her place. She wants an owner. She doesn't want some 50-50, like, oh, baby, like, no.
Yeah.
Baby, put the lights on. Can you put the temperature up? It's too cold in here. Like, she just wants shit. She wants shit to do. She wants you to be in control at all times. It's fucking player one. You have the controller. You're telling her what the fuck she does. She's doing it like a fucking robot. That's what it is. And if you can't do that, if you don't have that like control over your woman, she's gonna resent you. She can't hold on to all of those burdens. She's not a man. It's not her fault.
She can't even handle her own problems. How is she gonna handle real world masculine problems?
Exactly.
Doesn't even make sense.
She's been talking about the same bullshit with her best friend for like 5 years straight. She can't figure it out.
She can't even handle a 1 week period, bitch.
I hear they're pretty bad though.
Yeah, pretty bad. I bet there.
I was crying the other day because women get periods. It just broke my heart.
I was fucking dying laughing.
I have it soon.
Yeah, the link. We don't have the link yet.
Ah, man. The IRS needs to fucking pay me. Guys, the IRS stole my money. Fucking jackasses.
The IRS are so Jewish.
They are. So was YouTube.
I love you, IRS.
I don't. Go fuck
I
yourself.
didn't mean it.
I mean it.
Look, don't bite the hand that fed you.
Who the fuck fed me?
The fucking IRS.
No, my mother did. She worked very hard and fed me when I was a kid. How dare you? That's my mother. That's my mom you're talking about.
Don't talk about my mama like that.
No.
Alright guys, like and subscribe. The fuck out of my face. We need a thumbnail.
Yeah, what should we
Just
do?
thumbnail right here.
$25 minutes. That was just beautiful.
See, that wasn't
This mortal really is something else.